It's very important you have a nutritionist during pregnancy, before and during and after pregnancy. I will tell you why. Why is because I had this experience we call preventive nutrition care. So that preventive nutrition care has this objective. The objective is to make sure all pregnant women are assessed during that pregnancy. The assessment is, I'm assessing you based on your fruit intake. I'm assessing you based on nutrition adequacy. For example, the diversity in your meal. Are you taking from all the food groups? I assess you on that one. I want to know how many of the groups you're taking. I'll take note of it. Then I also want to assess your cravings. I want to know what you're craving for during this pregnancy and what you're also averting. And I also want to know how many meals you're taking per day. Are you skipping meals? What's your vegetable source? What's your fruit source? How's your bowel movement if you're not constipated? Then I also want to take note of your I already talked about fluid intake, your water intake. So after I do all the assessments, I try as much as possible to now intervene. I intervene gradually because we still have a long time, 9 months. So I intervene gradually. The gradually is like, okay, you've been taking, some people are finding it very hard to take water during pregnancy because we have so many people telling them that you can't take cold water, you can't take cold water. So most of them will now not even take any water. So they now base their fluid intake on the soft drinks, carbonated drinks, which is giving them calorie, but not the nutrients they actually need that time. So now I would now try to, okay, let's try it bit by bit. Today you're taking 1, tomorrow let's do 1.5. Let's do 1/3. So gradually you see them improving on the water intake. And also intervene in their fruit intake. How many times do you take it in a day? What are the types you like? I try to know it. Okay, what is the thing that is hindering you from not taking the fruit? Can we introduce it into another food? Can I blend it? So those are some of the things that we do. So a nutritionist will be able to sit down with you, assess you, and also intervene appropriately. Even some people are finding it hard to take the protein source, which can make them to be anemic. And then we also try as much as possible to encourage them to take their micronutrient source, the iron and folic acid. So those are some of the things that we do. We know they need the encouragement. Hormone can play something, a funny game on a pregnant woman that will make her not. But when you start encouraging, introducing in another way to your food, then we are able to do that one. So a nutritionist will be able to do that one. Then we also guide you during that pregnancy. You know, we also monitor the weight. If you're already obese, I expect you to not to gain up to 10 kg throughout the whole pregnancy. It should be like 6 kg. So, but somebody that's already underweight, we had one particular patient like that was underweight. We had to place her on a feeding clinic class. That's what we call. So she had to come for a class where we teach her different sources of food that could increase her weight and at the same time increase her, because she's also getting anemic, iron store. So we introduce in form of smoothies, beetroot. We try to introduce it into our diet. So all those things we do. So at the end of the day, she came out well. The baby was 2.8 kg and the mother is also fine. She gained like 6 kg. So those are some of the things that we do. Then if you're already obese, we try as much as possible to tell you the ones you need to stay away from, try to reduce and not to take much. So a nutritionist will be able to do all that for you. Then even after you've given birth, the breastfeeding part will come in. How you can insist that you want early initiation for the first 30 minutes or 1 hour of your baby's life. Then how I can ensure exclusive breastfeeding even when you're going to your work. The things I need to teach you to know about it. Then we also introduce it to complementary food, which should be a gradual introduction while you not stopping the breastfeeding at the same time. So those are some of the things that a nutritionist will do. I will advise every pregnant woman to at least have a nutritionist by her side, to always give that guide so that she can have a very beautiful and healthy outcome.